Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the National Chung Chung University the online class. So today is part 4 in our lesson 6, Enterprise Security. Okay, so today we will discuss about the one very critical topic, cyberwar and emergency communication system. So this is my fellow guest, Natapun from the Cybersecurity Information Security Lab. So, okay, today we'll discuss this topic. So I want to ask you about the question. Have you experienced about cyber attack or cyber war before?
Yeah, cyber attack. These days, like almost every day, I have like phishing emails emails that comes to my email every day. And like I think every people in the world right now is currently facing the call center fraud. These days they are calling you and trying to scam, try to get your personal information.
So that is kind of try
like
to blackmail,
it's a voice phishing.
Earn money, right?
Earn money, yeah.
Yeah, earn money. So I think just true. Actually, I got scam the email every day too. Just try to some family in the Libya or Syria just got about 10 million US dollar. So they can send to me. But I need to send the banking account and my personal information to there. Okay, but that one is not cyber war.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not cyber war. Actually, cyber war that's a kind of the real kind of first step in the real war, but happen over the internet. And something you can experience like denial service, malware, ransomware. You can see on the screen. Just illustrate denial service. And you can see this one from the checkpoint. You can see the live denial service attack. So something you can see cyber war happen when our national network become very slow, and sometimes you cannot access some specific service or something. You see suddenly the electric just turn off or something. Suddenly the last Cold War they scare about the nuclear, right? Yeah, so you can access the web, Facebook, no electric, no network, and you can see some explosion somewhere. So that is quite dangerous. And you can see the ransomware. Yes, one source they can target kind of nuclear, the plant, electric system, or they can telephone the system. Actually, the one thing in the cyber war, they will try to attack the critical the infrastructure, and when they take down, right? If you are my enemy, what you will do? If we have two nations have a war, so what you will do to my countries?
I would employ like a Trojan to get into your network. And try to do an APT framework, like advanced persistent threat, to stay in the long term and be stealthy. So that I can remain silent and we can keep getting your information.
So, but if you want to launch APT, the attack, you need to spend maybe a little about several years to prepare, right?
To prepare, yes. That's something that's not ScriptKitty can do.
I think Natapun just mentioned about one key point. In the cyber war, our enemy prepare maybe several years to deploy some the backdoor or some the malware or virus or the worm try to intrude our system. And when the nation have a war with our enemy, suddenly everything just activate. Right? So actually, this one happened. Yeah, you see several examples. In Iran, yeah, so they have a nuclear plant. Suddenly,
so
everything just stunned. So just get some machine just got broken, right? Yeah. So and currently we have evenly have a global surveillance program too. So they just intrude on the back door and they just monitor every traffic and they send out to the that's country, right? So they can monitor every traffic. So okay, so if we have cyber war, so how we can protect ourselves?
Well, I think nowhere safe. If there's cyber war, it really occurs. I don't think nowhere safe.
Nowhere safe.
Nowhere safe unless you isolated them yourself into like an island. I cut off any connection with the world. Unless it's not safe, I don't think there's a safe place.
So where you run? So if you have a cyber war, so where you run?
Well, I would say the cyber war. Like we cannot run to anywhere. It's cyber war. It's occur on the internet. It occurs on our phone, our system, our network. Like
so what suggestion if the cyber war happens? So what's the suggestion to our government or to our the companies or our community?
If there's really a cyber war, I think one thing they should do is if the government should get their backup. That means like their current system has some backdoor, has the worm or has some malware. The first thing they should do is they get some backup in place, and then they try to isolate the device, and then they try to analyze it.
Yes, just Nathamon just mentioned about I think that's backup. That's right. I think that every countries need to think about if we have cyber wars, what's happened. So in practice, we have the other term is called the emergency communication system. This is very similar kind of backup to maintain emergency connectivity. If we have a global internet shutdown, or such a the worst case, we have a nuclear war. So that's happened. I think every the IT infrastructure just got broken and something we cannot communicate with a critical infrastructure, right?
Yes.
So emergency communication, this is a kind of backup, and they isolate they separate from our internet. They can provide very secure and very high jamming resistant and survival the communication links. So this one example is one from the United States, US minimum the essentials emergency communication network. Actually, they invented this kind of technology in the Cold War area before. I think 40 years ago. But currently they are upgrade because the war currently over the war everything just got crisis and many things happen. And I hope this government can think more about how we can build a good backup the network to the companies and I think the most our community. The first thing you can build a kind of emergency communication by you can build kind of you remember before we have Aloha. Very low end radio frequencies as a communication base, and I think we can build a similar. Very simple. Just forgot on. We have no infrastructure. We still can operate with a very simple devices
like radio frequency, right?
Yes, that's one. I think that's the first, and the second thing I think you can think more about what happens if we do not have an internet. So I think we still need to have a backup solution, like we can store the data, or we can build internal the network. Internal network, and that's isolate from the internet still work well. Of course, this kind of mechanism needs a little bit money to build, right? I think, but emergency communication system very critical. I think very critical for I think crisis or some natural disaster, something like that. And yes, I just a very simple question: where to stay safe from cyber war? Actually, no perfect. Similar to Nathaman say, because that's our global connect together. So something if cyber war happen, so we just isolate, right? Turn off the devices, bring the PC, go to somewhere, use backup system, but no perfect. We hope no cyber war happen. No cyber war happen, and Yep, you have a cyber war. You need to protect and build a backup, or you cannot think about the backup the system currently. Okay, thank you, the Natapon, for joining our discussion lesson, and I hope that everyone is enjoyed our security the course. And if you have any question, just go to our national Chung online class to refer and maybe to ask send us to the question. Yeah, thank you everyone.
Thank you so much.